Hello everyone, my name is Leo and with this video we share a demo review of the NUX MG-101. First of all, we will hear the unit in action with a demo song, then we will describe the main characteristics of the unit, then we will hear more sounds in a dedicated section of this video, and finally I will give you my 2 cents. Let's start with the demo song. Let's now share the main features of the MG-101. It offers 21 amps, 25 cabs and 4 mics that we can place over the cab in 3 different positions. The amps are dedicated to the electric guitar. I mean, there are no bass or acoustic guitar amps or IRs. It offers the possibility to load third-party IRs in 12 user slots. The IRs are at up to 512 sample points. We have 10 effect blocks at our disposal, including the amp and the cab. As far as I understood, we cannot change the order of the effect blocks, at least so far. And of course, we don't have an external effect loop to include in the chain external effects. The unit comes with 36 factory presets and we can store our presets in other different 36 slots that are different from the factory ones. The effects offered are around 45. Let's describe them. The FX blocks can be a gate, 3 types of compressors, a wah, then we have 13 overdrives, distortions and phases, 3 EQs, 13 modulations with choruses, tremolo, detune, etc., 5 delays and 6 reverbs. The MG-101 has a tuner, a drum machine built-in and a 40 seconds stereo looper that become 20 in stereo. It has a 2.4 screen, which is not touch sensitive, and the unit can also be controlled via a dedicated computer app. The app is the same that is available for all the other NUX products, and it is pretty nice. I mean, I like it. It has 2 foot switches and a built-in expression pedal. The foot switches can be used to change presets or to activate the drum or the tuner, or the internal looper. On the other hand, the expression pedal can be assigned to a wah, an effects, or the amp. Coming to the I/O, it has a guitar input, a stereo output, an aux in, and an headphone out. It has also a USB-C port that supports audio, so the MG-101 can be used as a digital audio interface. The USB channels available are 2, and it supports a sampling rate at up to 48 kHz and 24 bits, with 104 dBs of dynamic range. The unit does not have MIDI ports, but it supports MIDI over USB, and the MIDI messages are shown in the screen. The latency written in the user manual is around about 1.2 milliseconds, so a very good value. The dimensions are shown in the screen, and it weighs 920 grams, therefore it is very light. It requires a power supply at 9 volts and 250 milliamperes and can be battery powered, which is a very handy feature. The price is $119 or euros, so the price is very low, I think. Now let's hear some more sounds. Welcome in the more sound section of this video. First of all, we will check out a clean deluxe reverb using 2 guitar tracks, one pump-potted on the left and the other one on the right, to provide us with the natural chorus effect that I really like. We will hear first of all the pure sound of the deluxe reverb, then we will switch on an RC booster, and then we will switch on also an all reverb. Let's hear it. Well, I think it sounds pretty good, right? I especially appreciate how the deluxe reverb reacts when we switch on the simulation of the RC booster, providing those nice sparkly highs for which the RC booster is famous, in my opinion. And now let's check out some lead tones. We will hear first of all a bassman with a tube screamer in front of it, then we will hear the same amp still with a tube screamer and with also a chorus and a delay. And then instead of the bassman we will use a soldano, still with the chorus and the delay, but without the tube screamer, as the soldano has plenty of gain. Let's hear it. Also, these lead tones are pretty nice considering the price of the unit, and the effects are enjoyable. I enjoyed especially the chorus, which really open up the sound of our lead tone. Please write your opinions in the comment section below. Okay, let's now jump to the final part of this video with my 2 cents. Final considerations here, and please notice that these are gonna be my personal opinions for my specific use cases, and you may not agree with me, and this is totally fine. Furthermore, NUX has sent me this unit for free, but they are not asking me to say anything, and this video is not paid or sponsored, therefore I'm free to tell you whatever I want. Well, it's pretty hard to talk about pros and cons, as for every cons we can always say, Leo, what do you want from a 120 euros unit? Nevertheless, let's wrap up our considerations. In terms of pro, I would mention, first of all, the possibility to run the unit just battery powered. I mean, the more I use battery powered unit, the more I appreciate the simplicity and the handiness of such a feature. Then I would mention the collection of amps, cabs and mics with the possibility to place the mic across the cab in 3 different positions. I mean, we have a nice collection of amps, I would say everything we need to cover many genres, and we can shape our tone with the cabs, the mics and their position, which is nice. Of course, the OTG function is also handy, as the included drum machine and the looper, which allow the unit to be used also for practicing. Lastly, I would mention that it can be used for recording purposes at up to 48 kHz and 24 bits, where in this price range typically the units offer only 44.1 kHz. As regards the cons, well, as I said, it's pretty hard to talk about cons at such a low price point. The only cons I would mention is the missing physical MIDI port, even if you can overcome this limitation using MIDI over USB-C, even if devices that can exchange MIDI messages are more rare. Lastly, at the end, I would say that it is pretty incredible what we can get at 120 bucks nowadays, and that even at this price point with a laptop we can record pretty cool music, in my opinion, which is nice. Please let me know what do you think about this unit and to which other units you would like me to compare it. Let me also thank the nice guys at NUX, as they told me that this is the first unit to be available here in Italy, and therefore I'm very honored. Thank you so much, NUX. So that's all for the today video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did it, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell and raise a thumb up, as it would really help me to make more videos like this. If you're interested in my IRs or my NUX profiles, you can check out the links in the card above or description below, where there is also a link to a playlist of songs of mine. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Bye!